In this session, we will try to understand what are basically deployment diagrams. One of the important diagrams which we have just covered before this is the component diagrams. Now, basically component diagrams cannot be really used by itself. If you want to really show the meaning of component diagram, you need to basically integrate it with more of the deployment diagram so that you get both the software as well as the hardware picture view of it. So basically deployment diagram basically represents a static view of how software and hardware nodes in the application are installed or configured. So basically they show that what the hardware is and which components are installed on that. So the components are shown by using component diagram, while the hardwares are shown by using a solid box. So you can see on the figure in the video, basically we have shown two hardwares. That means we have shown two machines by using the solid box. One has the workstation of the user and the other is a web server. On the web server, basically there are two components. If you remember, we have shown two components installed. One is a presentation layer and one is a database layer. And then we have a browser component which is installed on the workstation. And then we have shown the interaction. So basically the solid lines or the solid boxes, they represent the hardware, while the two rectangle boxes, they represent the component. So basically you show the component by using the component diagram and you show the hardware by using the solid boxes. You can say that you don't need to show a component diagram or a package diagram separately. What you can do is that you can show one deployment diagram which has basically all the components and all the interaction between them as a final figure on your technical document. So when you write your technical document, you can start basically with classes, objects and interactions and sequence diagrams, but the final overview or a more of a classified, or I'll say more of a 30,000 point of view of your architecture can be shown by using the deployment diagram. So every technical document, you can say at the first page or probably at the final page, somewhere should show the full logical view of saying, okay, which are the hardwares installed, how they're going to interact with each other, are there VPNs connected, or where is the component basically installed. So what happens is, basically when your software is completed, you are basically completely clear about which hardwares you will need, how that should be installed, what is the network configuration should be represented by it. For instance, if I want to show that, okay, the workstation and the web server are basically through internet. So what I will do is that I will draw a cloud here, okay, and then just show that this is the internet. So in this way, you can make a deployment diagram more representable, and also probably when you are giving a presentation to the top management, this can serve you as a full 30,000 view which you can explain them that how your whole project will look like or the technical architecture of the project can look like.